This will be the second part of video about limits at infinity. So, alright, now let's say we want to evaluate a limit that involving at infinity, alright? So for this function, so this is a function where the infinity, when you try to imagine that if you put infinities inside there is a very big number, right? So you put here, you're also getting a very big numbers. Whereas the case that the numerator approaching infinity, the denominator also approaching infinity. But you cannot say this one to be 1, it's wrong, right? Or you can say this one to be 2 also wrong, because you undefined. This is undefined, both of this is undefined. You don't know how big is it. Maybe this is 10,000, maybe this one is 9,000, alright? So the meanings of infinity here is just telling you that the number is very big, but never tell you what is the number, what is that number. So for example, these cases now, these cases here. So now I explaining the concepts, So later I will teach you how to evaluate this one in a very fast. Okay? We use a very easy method to evaluate. But now you have to understand the concepts here. So the concept here, it will be, let's say, they said limits as x approaching positive infinity for 3x plus 1 over 2x minus 3, right? So when you said that x is a very big number, a very big positive number, I can just tell you that, or maybe it's very big, right? Very big number here. So I just assume this can be any value, but I tell you that maybe it's this value, alright? Okay, now, so you try to substitute. What happened? You try to think about it. What happened when you have a very big number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus with 1, and 2 over 1 billion minus with 3. The value of this outcome, what is the value of this outcome here? This plus 1 and negative 3 is actually got no effect to this number here. Alright, it's like almost like 3 billion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, maybe it's like 3 billion and 1. Okay, now this one maybe is 3, maybe like 199 something, like 1999999999997. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this number when you divide, it's like very near to 3 over 2. It's very near to 3 over 2. So means that if you divide these two, this one 1999999, now this number, if you round off, is actually almost 2 billion, right? Almost 2 billion. This one, 3 billion. So means that the value is too big. When you divide by this, you can actually get thing around 3 over 2. So means that from my observation, my concepts here, my understanding, if you put infinity here, the value will be 3 over 2, right? Will be 3 over 2. So now, okay, then now if you're lazy to if you don't want to understand this concept, it's okay, but you can evaluate this one in a very easy way. So how you look at the denominator, the highest degree of the denominator is x, right? So easily you can just evaluate this way, x approaching positive infinity, right? So you can divide everything by x, divide by the degree. Okay, the highest degree here is x power 1, right? So divide everything by x. So plus with 1 over x over with 2x over x minus 3 over x. So now you have limit as x approaching positive infinity over with, this one will be 3 plus with 1 over x, 2 minus with 3 over x, right? Eliminate the x out. Now you can see that once you have positive infinity, if you have positive infinity, it means that the number, the x very large. In the previous video, I have tell you a number divided by a very large number, it will be approaching 0. So this one also approaching 0. Alright, 3 over infinity. Very big number, right? So approaching 0. So finally, you're getting 3 over 2. 3 over 2 will be your limits for this function when x approaching positive infinity. Alright, so I hope you understand. So let's go on for another example. Alright, let's look at this example. I'm going to explain to you the concepts here. Alright, again, I will explain the concepts. So easily I can, easily to evaluate this is very simple. You look at this is the case. What is the case? Case where if you substitute infinity, don't care what is negative or positive, and you substitute infinity here, you will get something that is infinity, right? Negative 2 times negative infinity. Wow, very big number. Very big number, so infinity. This one also 1 minus 1 plus with negative infinity. 1 minus infinity, you're still getting a very big number. So what happened to this number, right? That's why we study limits. So this type of cases where you have infinity and infinity, we look at the denominator. X power of 0, x power 1. This is the highest degree for x. We choose the highest degree of x from the denominator and we divide by this highest degree. So x approaching negative infinity, I divide by x, 2x over x plus with 2 over x, 1 over x, x over x. Everything I divided by x. This will be the easier way. But this is just a technique. It's not a concept. So you must understand the concepts. So 1 over x plus with x over x is 1. This is 2 plus with 2 over x. This one will become 0. Will become 0. Why, sir? Because if you have a number 1 over x, x is a negative infinity. Negative infinity. For example, 1 over very big number. Very big number. This number will turn to be a very small number, right? The bigger the number, the smaller. This one is like approximately 0. Near to 0. That's why we assume this to be 0. So outcome, you will have 1 over 2. So means as the value of x getting very big negative value, so the limits of this will be 1 over 2. Will be 1 over 2. So now, okay, conceptually, let's say if you have a number that are very big, for example, a very big negative number, negative, okay, very big lah, okay, very big number. So you have 1 minus with this very big number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, 1 million, divided by 2 times with negative 1 million plus 2. You can see that, okay, then you can using calculator to evaluate this. You can try and see. For example, what happened when the x is a negative 1 million, this number. What happened? So you can see, you can always check what happened to this. So you're taking 1 minus with, 1 minus with alphabet, right? Oh, sorry. Alphabet x is 1 plus, sorry, here should be 1 plus. Okay, 1 plus x, 2x plus 2. So, alright, sorry, it's 1 minus because of the negative here, okay? Negative infinity. So if x is a negative number, so it become negative 1 plus negative number. So, okay, I can just key in this one into the calculator. I can say 1 plus alphabet x, alright, alphabet x, and over with 2 alphabet x plus 2, right? 1 plus x, 2x plus 2. So I calculate, okay, calculate a big number. For example, negative 1 million, okay? Negative 1 million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Negative 1 million. What will happen? Pressing equal, then I will getting 1 over 2. Can you see that? 1 over 2. Why? Because this one you may get negative 999, 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So you may getting a number this way, and you divide it by this one, you may getting a negative 1,999,998. This number, the ratio when you divide, right, is almost 1/2. When you divide, when you choose a very big number, you put into this function, you will find out that the value can be a very, for example, it may be 0.5555551, but it's like near to 1/2. That's why the limit of this negative infinity, you're getting 1/2. So this is the concept. If you want to think, this is the concept. So if you want to evaluate, this is the techniques. All right. So in the next video, I'm going to show you a more example, but in this time, I'm going to show you the techniques only. All right.